Thank you so much. All right, and then the next one is from Enugu State. 2-day sit-at-home ordered reportedly announced by IPOB to raise the Biafran flag and demand the release of their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has disrupted activities in Enugu. Despite some residents venturing out, there were no available vehicles for transportation and commercial activities were largely paralyzed. Security operatives were stationed at major roads, while schools, offices and markets remained mostly closed. The usually busy Ogbete main market was disastered, with traders Ike, Obumene, Okolo unable to open their shops as the area was on lockdown. Only a few tricycles and private vehicles were seen on the streets. He explained yesterday evening, I heard that Governor Peter Mba said the 2-day sit-at-home ordered by IPOB would not hold in Enugu, but when I came out this morning, there were no buses to take me to my shop. I was lucky to get a ride from a neighbor, but when I reached the market, only a few traders were present, and we were too afraid to open our shops for fear of being attacked. This is a disturbing situation. The government must act fast because we can't continue like this. If I don't sell in my shop, how do I feed my family? We are suffering, losing money and customers. The government and leaders of the Southeast must engage the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu, Kolo urged. Similarly, a primary school teacher, Mrs. Veronica Oduogwe, said she didn't go to school despite there being no official shutdown notice from the school management. There is tension in my area and the people are not willing to risk their lives after IPOB warnings. She explained we even heard that some security personnel were shot yesterday in Anambra State. Given all this, no school management should expect us to come to school today. Some parents even called me this morning to inquire about situation. I advised them to stay home and their children because I doubt the school would open, Odugu added. All right, Mr. Nathan, yesterday we had in a story that the government of Enugu State and police officers, that's the police security agencies, are actually told the residents to go about their different endeavors, that there is nothing like sit-at-home, and that was imposed by the IPOB, even though the IPOB have come out to say that it was a group of persons that they do not know, the faceless people, that the sit-at-home order is not from them. But so far, the governor says something that anyone who doesn't comply to the government's order by opening their businesses or going out for their different endeavors will have themselves to be blamed, because they will be seen as people sabotaging government effort in trying to stop the sit-at-home. So what will you say about this? Because you could recall that just a few days ago, some police personnel were actually killed and some persons were also shot from Anambra State as a result of court clash and all of those. Do you think that people will ever adhere to the governor's or government's instruction in Enugu State that nobody should stay at home on Mondays?
Okay. The sit-at-home, Enugu, Anambra and other states in the East, it's a sad situation, and of course we know that that is crumbling business activities and other engagements. People's livelihood have been disrupted because of that. So before now, the government should have done something to show people that they want them to go about their businesses, their daily lives, and not adhere to the directive from IPOB for everybody to sit at home Mondays, Tuesdays. In fact, I traveled to ENUGU State on Friday. We heard there was a burial there and came back that Friday, Saturday. The people that did the burial, I was already factored in that Monday and Tuesday would be sit at home. Nobody is going out, so they had to fast track the burial activities and came back on Sunday so that they'll be able to go for their daily activities in Port Harcourt yesterday. So therefore, that has almost become like a pattern, And of course, the police have already, what you call the IPOB people have already killed 1 or 2 police members. The governor will need to go further than just giving people directives or counter directive to say they should not sit at home, they should go about their daily activities when already a police officer or police officers have been killed by decent people. So therefore, people will necessarily protect themselves, even if it means losing money or losing business and not adhering to government directive. Necessarily focus on their own security first, because it seems as if the government is at this point powerless to protect them. So yes, the governor said everybody should go about their daily activities. Yes, what is going on? If you come back, you may be harmed. And at the end of the day, what the government will do is sympathize with you or give you some visit palliative or whatever to console the family, and life will be lost. So instead of getting to that point, everybody sits at home and observes the sit at home. However, the other hand too is that the IPOB team the IPOB movement seems to be divided. They are saying they are not the ones, whereas there is a fraction from the team that has passed a message, which is even a voice note, to tell people that they should sit at home, and we don't know where it is coming from.
All right, the people of not just Enugu State, let's just say East, yes, not just Enugu, not just Anambra East, all right? The governors and elites, yes, the security agencies have tried their best to make sure that they stop this sit at home. But it seems that people are too scared to go out for their different endeavors. Could it be that the IPOB are more powerful than the states, not just the state actors? Are they more powerful than the governor? Well, that's a rhetorical question. All right, let's look at the next story for today.